ang dami na po nating napag-usapan at natutunan ng mga terms dito sa ShareKU, katulad na lamang ng ghosting, yung bigla ka nalang nawala, nang walang paliwanag. Natutunan din natin yung breadcrumbing, na yung may pahiwatig o konting atensyon para lamang mapanatili na interesado yung other party, pero hindi naman talaga seryoso sa relasyon. Ngayon, may bago na naman tayong idadagdag sa ating bokabularyo. Ito naman ang shreking.
Alam ko na sa isip niyo, mga kada, si Shrek ang bida sa pelikula, di ba? Hindi man typical na Prince Charming siya, pero kahit ogre, ang pinili ni Princess Fiona, yan yung pinili niya dahil sa tunay na pagmamahal at hindi sa itsura.
At ito pa, Mama Pi at Ate Day, sabi nga ng iba, mas safe daw ang relasyon kapag less attractive ang partner. Totoo nga ba? Kasi raw mas konti ang temptation. May katotohanan ba ito, mga kada? O baka naman nagiging
Mas
unfair
konti
na
may
tayo?
interes sa kanya, ganun ba yun?
Oo, baka nagiging unfair naman tayo dyan at nagiging nauuwi na sa toxic mindset.
Okay, para tulungan tayong himay-himayin itong shreking, makakasama po natin muli ang ating sugi at laging gabay sa love and relationships. Walang iba, kundi si Coach V. Antonio.
Coach V!
Kada, thank you for having me again. I'm so excited.
You're so fresh.
Super. I love
Ang
it.
ganda lalo.
Thank you, I love.
Ano bang ibig sabihin itong shreking na to? Ako, I'm so glad I'm married na. Kasi ang dami niyong iniintindi, guys.
Parang maya-maya may bagong term, Mama P, di ba? We have to keep up.
Sino naging bento niyan?
Kaya, si Shrek joke. so obviously, yung Shrekking was inspired by the character Shrek, no? If you imagine Shrek, hindi siya conventionally attractive. Pero marami naman siyang redeeming factors, such as mabait, gentleman. Gentleman si Shrek. But Shrekking as a dating term is iba. So Shrekking means you go for somebody who is way less attractive than you, thinking na hindi ka nila ipagpapalit, hindi ka nila lolokohin, that they feel safe. But you know what, Mama P, Via, and Dayan? Sometimes, kung sino pa yung Shrek, siya pa ang
Ay.
nagloloko.
Tell them, Coach V. Tell them.
Talaga.
Please let them know
Mama
that.
P.
Minsan kasi, Coach V, no, mas lalo pa silang may kailangan i-compensate.
Dahil sa insecurities.
Oo.
Kaya, hindi talaga siya guarantee. That's why sometimes it becomes a toxic mindset kasi iniisip mo na, I'm gonna go for somebody na hindi masyado catch kasi hindi gustuhin, wala masyadong lumalapit. Magulat ka. Minsan, sila pa ang maraming chika babes.
Tapos nalugi ka pa kasi pinili mo.
Diba?
Diba? You settled for someone you're not really physically attracted to.
Correct.
Diba?
And there's a difference between settling sa shreking. Yung settling kasi is you're going for somebody who's good enough.
Okay.
Yung
Okay.
shreking mas worse because you're going for somebody you know is less attractive and less valuable in terms of dating market. Kasi nga feeling mo, sobrang catch ko compared sa kanya, hindi ako lolokohin yan. Akala mo lang.
Kaya pala.
Hindi yun true eh.
Oo, pero normal naman, Coach V, na meron talagang, di ba lagi natin gino-joke, uy, naka-jackpot ka dyan, di ba?
Correct.
That's correct. And that happens most of the time sa mga lalaki. So usually naghahanap talaga, they date up, men date up. Ibig sabihin, they look for women who are higher in attractiveness level.
Above their pay grade.
Yeah, sometimes, di ba? But for women, looks is not as important as a man's pagiging protective,
Correct.
Provider, di ba? Those are more important to us than a man's look.
Actually.
So mas nagsishrek ang babae.
Hi.
Mas nagsishrek ang babae.
Pansin ko din.
Nagsisettle for somebody who is like not as attractive as them, but meets their, their criteria and other aspects.
Oo. Kasi ano ba yung danger dito, Coach V? Parang, of course, we wanna look deeper than the surface, di ba?
That's true.
So, we don't wanna put too much importance on
The look.
The
on the
looks.
looks.
That's true.
Di ba? So may dangers ba kung you get along naman?
Yes.
Tapos he has the values that you look for in a partner. So hindi ba pwedeng gawing secondary na lang yung whether or not ito ay up to par with your parents
Oo nga.
or
That's
your
a good question.
your usual standards?
So shrekking is not necessarily a bad thing, but what it becomes toxic when you shrek and you become arrogant about it, thinking na I settled for you na, tapos di ba yung mindset na parang pasalamat ka nga.
Sino naman yan?
Parang may
Entitlement. And as a result naman, yung partner mo naman, they feel na parang they're less valuable in the relationship. No?
So it will affect the mental.
It affects the mental and nagkakaroon ng resentment. And yung resentment, aka sama ng loob, yan ang nagpo-poison sa relationship. So if you're gonna settle for less and ipapamukha mo naman sa partner mo, edi wag ka na mag-shrek, di ba? Unless there are redeeming factors.
Natatawa ako na ginawang verb yung Shrek. So shreking and then they were shreking.
Naawa talaga ako, Diana, kay Shrek. Mabait naman si Shrek.
Oo. So kung mangyayari man to sa buhay mo, dapat ano lang, coincidental. Parang or 'di ba? Kasi I think that I can actually admit na there were times na
Nag-Shrek ka?
Hindi naman nag-Shrek, pero parang syempre in the eyes of your parents kasi mahilig nga silang magbigay ng mga nicknames sa lahat ng mga dinate kong lalaki.
Oh my God.
So nandyan yung ang tawag nila ay
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
May
Quasimodo. May ganun talaga.
May Shrek. Hindi.
May Shrek.
May Shrek.
May Shrek. Ikaw may Shrek. Ayan.
Meron akong my mom calls it Shrek. Basta.
Ayan.
Diba? Pero hindi naman natin sinadya.
Hindi talaga.
Pero napusuan natin dahil sa kanilang ugali, dahil sa what they had to offer, their values were intact. Tapos naging secondary na lang talaga yung
look.
gandang lalaki.
So Mama P, kung hindi mo sinadya, hindi shrekking yun. Because shrekking is you are choosing out of fear. Pumipili ka talaga ng hindi gaano ka-attractive kasi takot ka.
So intentional ang pagpili na
Intentional.
hindi ganon ka feeling natin threat sa relasyon,
Yes,
sa pagiging unfaithful.
Inisip natin, wala akong masyadong kaagaw dyan. Ay, hindi masyado, hindi gustuhin. So, wala akong masyadong kompetensya. So, you're choosing out of fear, not out of love.
Ano dapat yung yung dapat, sinong kailangan i-seminar dito?
Yung Shrek or yung nang si Shrek?
Ang mga Fiona, di ba? Ang Fiona nagsisettle sa Shrek. So
actually, tama ka.
is it common for you to meet lots of Fionas out there? Yung mga girls na nagsiset sa mga Shrek?
Actually, with this generation na yung mga babae na sasaktan, with this generation na laging natotrauma sila sa past relationship, marami talagang pumipili ng safer bet. So it's good to pick somebody that makes you feel safe, pero dapat tama lang yung motivation. Na pinipili ko siya, hindi mo siya ganun ka-attractive. Sabi mo nga ni Mama P, mayroon namang mga mas importanting qualities, no? So I'm choosing because they look like a better option, not necessarily I'm choosing because I'm assuming na hindi sila manloloko. Because no matter how you look like, no matter what you, pwede kasi talaga silang magloko. So look at the character instead of the looks.
Tama.
Ito ba, Coach? Healthy ba to para sa mga Fionas out there na ganito na din yung mindset na okay lang na pumili ng safer option in their head?
I would say go for who you want so that you have less regrets and you have less resentment na pinili nga kita, mas gusto ko yung isa, so you treat me like, a goddess kasi you owe me that I chose you. So that entitlement comes in. So just go for what you want because there's no guarantee in life. No matter how they look like, I mean, they can still hurt you, right? So mas maganda yung wala kang sama ng loob at parang walang utang na loob yung partner. Pantay lang yung value nyo in a relationship.
So, Coach V, ano bang i-coach natin sa mga taong natatakot maka-experience ng heartbreak at nauuwi sa ganitong mindset?
Yes. So kung takot ka pa, huwag ka munang mag-jowa, huwag ka munang mag-boyfriend. at mag-girlfriend. Kasi ibig sabihin, that
May trust
fear,
issues
may
ka pa.
trust issues ka pa, hindi mo pa siya na-work on. Kaya nga dapat wag jumping from relationship to another. Kasi for example, di ba, nagka-boyfriend ka, tapos hindi mo pa na-process yung trust issues mo. Yung susunod na boyfriend mo, kahit naman trustworthy siya, nailipat yung curse, hindi naman ikaw yung nanloko sa
tuloy,
kanya.
oo.
That's why. And so, minsan, iisipin natin, ay, ang gwapo ng ex ko, manloloko. So, pipili ako ng humanap ka ng yung kanta ni Andrea before, di ba? Tapos, ganun din, naloko ka din. Eh, di mas doble masakit.
Correct.
So, go for somebody that should
May comment
double
talaga, no?
impact.
Parang may na-feel
Diba?
na.
Sabi nga ni Bia, mas double impact.
Meron tayong mga kada viewer comments na
Ayan.
pala. Baka mamaya makalimutan ko na naman. Sabi ng isang viewer natin, Coach V, ako, galing po ako sa past relationship na iniwan ako para sa mas gwapo. Ngayon, may girlfriend na ulit ako, simple lang siya. At hindi kagandahan.
May ganun talaga.
Pag nabasa niya to,
Huwag mo sasabihin, Mama Bia, kung kanino galing.
para sa standards ng iba.
Ayun naman.
Meron naman palang qualification. Pero dahil doon, pakiramdam ko, mas safe ako na hindi ipagpalit o iiwan. Ang tanong ko, Coach V, mali ba na pinili ko ang less attractive in quotations dahil takot akong masaktan ulit? O sign na ba ito ng shreking mindset?
Yun.
You know what, Mama Pivia and Diana, when it comes to attractiveness kasi, no matter how you look, I really believe that there's somebody out there for you. Because totoo yung sinasabi nila, sometimes beauty is really in the eye of the beholder.
Totoo yan.
Sometimes ka makikita mo kung sino pa yung hindi ganun super duper kaganda, yun yung maraming maliligaw. Kung sino naman yung sobrang ganda, yun ang walang love life, di ba? So it really,
Totoo yan.
attractiveness is just, physical attractiveness is just one factor. There are other things that makes you attractive, such as your ugali. Now, if he is asking us if he's shreking or not, my question is, how do you feel about the woman? Do you love the woman or you're just protecting your heart? If you love the woman, that's not shreking. If you're just protecting your heart, sinasabi mo pang less attractive siya, shreking yan, kuya.
Oo, meron akong nakita kagabi. Sakto-sakto lang. Actually, pinost ko yun sa stories ko, it might still be there, na ang mga very, very good-looking people, like yung extraordinary na akala ng mga tao, sila yung medyo malikot, kung saan-saan, magpapalit ng partner, ganyan. Sila pa naman daw, dahil sanay naman sila ma-approach ng iba or ma-compliment ng ibang tao, mas sanay na sila eh. So, hindi sila manloloko.
Agad-agad.
Oo, yung mga ganon. Kasi meron din tayo, di ba, idea na, ay, if that person looks so good, ano yan eh, kung saan-saan
parang
siya.
play.
Oo, it will be a player, babae man or lalaki. Pero may factor na rin that protects that idea. Because nga, you're so used to like, being approached by people that when you make a choice to be in a commitment, that's it.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Right.
So they don't cheat. They're not unfaithful.
Totoo. So, one of the biggest lessons here is not really assume na komo maganda, play girl.
Correct.
Na komo hindi ganun ka-conventionally attractive, loyal. So, you really have to get to know
Kasi
the
imagine
person.
mo, yung mga hindi conventionally attractive, kapag may nakuha mga compliments, baka matetempt sila
Oh,
agad. Kasi hindi nangyayari sa kanila.
Tama ka doon. Kasi kung hindi ka sanay makatanggap ng compliments, marupok.
Anything for you is flirting.
Magagullible
Diba?
ka.
Oo,
Napaka-gullible.
exactly.
Ayan.
May
So,
ganon, may
kilalanin
ganon.
nyo talaga na lang.
May isa pang kada
Correct.
viewer tayo, no, Mama P?
O, ito naman, sabi niya, hi Kada, Umaga. Hi Coach V, I had a boyfriend before, not so guwapo, and not my ideal type. Pero mabait naman. Akala ko, safe na ako kasi feeling ko wala akong karibal. Unfortunately, he broke up with me and agad-agad may kapalit na ako. Ngayon naman, I have a good-looking suitor. Coach V, mas masasaktan ba ako or baka nasa gwapo na pala ang forever na hindi ko nahanap sa safe choice?
Ay, ang ganda niya.
Ayun! So here's the big lesson here, no? You've na-mention niya na hindi niya ideal type. Bakit mo nga naman why did you enter a relationship? Now, binigyan siya binigyan siya ng universe ng mas gwapo. Ngayon nagiging doubtful na siya kasi ang mindset niya kapag gwapo manloloko. So I think, my love, baka yan na ang deserve mo. Pero kailangan lang ayusin yung mindset na not necessarily gwapo hindi mo deserve. Malay mo, you are really meant for that good-looking guy ever since. Naging ka lang, di ba? Naging sobrang protective.
May prejudice na against good-looking people.
I had that from the beginning. Ayoko sila ma-date kasi baka mamaya walang utak. Wow! Yeah, yung mga models na sobrang pogi dati. Ayoko talaga. Sabi ko, saan yung mga tatalino? Kahit hindi pogi, okay lang. Ganun ako. Naghahanap ako ng Shrek. So, dati. Dati lang yun.
Diba? Kasi before, yun talaga yung assumption. Kapag hindi conventionally attractive, baka bumabawi sa ibang aspeto.
O iniisip ko, baka hindi tanga kapag kapag hindi ganun kagwapo.
Pero my love, have you experienced na nag-shrek ka tapos nagsisik?
Yes, nag-Shrek.
Ganon pa din.
Same. Sometimes worse.
Totoo yan.
Worse than the good-looking ones.
So Diana, ano naging lesson?
Oo nga. Takeaways.
Kung mag-Shrek po kayo, huwag intentional. Yung mag-Shrek kayo dahil nga nasasaktan na kayo and then that's the option that you found and you, kahit papano, attracted ka rin sa kanya eh. Hindi mo naman yan itutuloy kung hindi. Kahit Shrek yun, di ba? Pero wag mo laging gawing Fiona ang role mo sa buhay mo.
Tsaka may ibang mga Shrek na mas grabe yung confidence.
Correct.
Ikaw na yung pagsasabihan or ibababa na yung confidence
Totoo
mo.
To make them feel
Yeah, to make them feel good.
Kaya Coach V, your final words na lamang sa ating mga kada about looking at a person on the physical level only.
Right. So my advice would be first, attraction is very important. So there needs to be a genuine interest in attraction to whoever you go for, diba? Don't fake it because if you go for somebody that you don't really like, then you start looking around.
Yes.
Then that person does not deserve that naman. Second is, I think one of the biggest lessons sa Shrekking is whether good-looking or not so conventionally attractive, there's no guarantee that they're not gonna hurt you. So you might as well get to know the person, get to know their family, get to know their friends, because you will have an idea if they are the loyal type or they are the playtime type.
From the friends.
Friends, because usually, di ba sabi nila, we are the average of the people that we hang out with.
Ayun. At
Ayan, thank you.
For Kada.
Tumagos yun sa akin, Coach V. Kasi totoo naman talaga yung sinabi ni Coach. At syempre, Coach, para mas malaman pa ng mga kada natin at kung may gusto pa silang itanong sa'yo, saan ka nila pwede i-follow?
Ayan. Hello mga kada. I am dating coach Vanessa Antonio. If you want to learn more about love at maging smarter sa pagpili ng partner, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Dating Coach V. That's Dating Coach V po. And then on Facebook at Vanessa Antonio. I have a lot of shows such as Love Connect and Love Hacks where you could learn a lot of lessons. And of course, here in Kada Umaga, abangan nyo yung mga next dating trends na naman.
Yes!
Thank you, Coach V. And congrats, you're always trendy.
Yes.
Ito mga kada, usong-uso man ngayon ang Shrekking at iba't ibang dating trends. Ang totoo po, walang relasyon na nagtatagal kung walang tiwala, respeto at malasakit.
Hindi po natin kailangang ikumpara ang sarili o ang partner sa iba. Ang mahalaga ay yung relasyong bubusugin ang iyong puso ng pagmamahal at magbibigay ng saya sa bawat araw. Salamat, Coach V!
Thank you, Coach.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.